Hey guys, we're out here at this apartment complex, 25 units. Client of ours just bought it. They want us to come through and do the estimate, see if it's worth fixing or not. Usually that's something you would do before you buy it. In this case, he was eager and he bought it. So we're gonna walk through, we're gonna get an estimate, we're gonna see if this project's worth doing. The first thing I wanted to point out was this entry here. So this is a gorgeous lobby. I mean, back in the day, that probably would have been a nice stained glass display or something. It looks beautiful, right? It does, it looks gorgeous. Nice tall ceilings. I mean, you could imagine like a chandelier here or something. It would make it look really good. Now, they already bought this building. They told us what they paid for it. I'm not gonna put that on camera, but these guys got an amazing deal on this place. Now, what we need to do is come through and put a price to making it a livable standard. You know what I mean? That means certificate of compliance. So let's walk through and talk about this unit a little bit. So you've got the entry here, right? Coat closet there. We've got what appears to be a bathroom here. You can see you've got plumbing in the wall for the sink there. So this would have been the shower. You can just tell by the way it's boxed like that, that's where a shower would go. You come back here, bedroom one. Now, one thing we talk about all the time, windows. So they've already put in new windows, which is good, but they did a smart thing of boarding them up. You know, this plywood costs maybe 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks a sheet if it's expensive, whatever it is. So much cheaper to just board them up when you're done than it is to replace a window. So I'm glad to see they've done that. They bought it, they've started some things, the cleanup, the demo, the board up, but now they need some of the heavy lifting done. That's where we come in. So you've got bedroom one here, that's good. Nice little closet. You've got a drain here, which is odd because the drain cap is higher than the floor. So you need to, at some point, fix that. Unless that's a toilet, but I can't see why that would be a toilet in the closet. So I don't know, stay tuned on that one. We'll have to ask Frank about that. So you come through, bedroom one, the corner's really weak here. So like we talk about all the time, this is a result of water. You can see up to the floor there. And then probably this is 3 or 4 stories, so we'll have to keep going up. But up to the ceiling, you can see the water's run through the ceiling, which means there's probably a hole in the roof or something. Came down, you can see water just destroyed all this, destroyed the floor. So that's something you gotta think about when you're putting these places back together. Now, this looks like bedroom 2. You've got your windows for egress, you've got your closet for the bedroom. And the reason I say it looks like a bedroom is you can see there's some wiring, but there's no plumbing in here. There's HVAC up top, but there's no plumbing. Plumbing would tell me it's a kitchen, right? But no plumbing, not a kitchen. So you've got bedroom one, bedroom two, full bath back there. We come over here, now you see this is most likely your living room slash dining room slash whatever. This is probably your living room, dining room. There's your coat closet on the entry. When we're evaluating these bigger buildings, which we'll show you more as we go, without an architectural design or plan, you really need to come through and figure out which room is what, because you don't really know when you're starting off base like this. So you come back here, the plumbing in the wall here tells me this is probably a kitchen. You've got your window, your kitchen sink, your plumbing, all your cabinets are stacked here because they're probably going right here. So that tells me this is kitchen, living, dining, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, full bath. That's a pretty good sized unit. If I had to guess, this is probably about 1,000, maybe 1,100 square feet. This is a pretty big apartment. Let's go check out the other units and see what they look like. Let's see if we can catch up with Frank and ask him about that floor drain. So far, I like the first unit, the first floor. We obviously have to check out the basement because you know the basement foundation could be a problem. We want to cross that off the list. But you can see this looks to be in pretty good shape, pretty salvageable shape. But you know, usually the further up you go, the worse it gets because of the water and the elements and everything else. So we'll head up to second floor, check that out, and see if we can catch up with Frank. I hear him, but I don't see him. He's not upstairs.
Oh, here they are.
But what is the rent? That's a major thing.
I mean, it's gonna depend on, number one, are you getting 2 bed, 2 bath, quartz and granite? Are you doing for mica?
Course.
I mean, 2 bedroom, are you going Section 8 or are you thinking cash tenant?
I mean, I okay with Section 8, but I'd rather get some working people.
Working class, okay. I mean, Section 8 can go as high as like 1,600.
Are you sure? Let's do Section 8.
Like I was talking about in the last unit, with this being open and then no architectural plan, you gotta come in here and figure out what this is, right? They wanna do a 2 bedroom unit. So they would prefer to do, I'm not gonna walk too much further because I don't know what's safe in here. There's holes in the floor all behind me, so 2 bedroom unit with a master bath, right? So my thought is, you can see the corner of the wall here all the way back. Let's turn that into a bathroom, master bath. Let's put the master bed here. Let's put the second bed here. Let's put the kitchen in the back. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 closets here. Knock those closets out, push this wall out all that way, make this an open living dining with kitchen in the back, similar to a house we're building right now. So you have a nice open flow concept through. master bedroom with a master bath, with a second bedroom with its own bath, which will be shared with the common living space. You could design this into a really cool unit. The fun of not having anything in place is you can kind of do whatever you want. So as long as they have an idea for what they want to make it, we could probably make it fit in here. With the closets, we've probably got 800, 900 square feet in here. So that's a very good sized 2-bedroom unit. Like I said, we got to check out the second floor still and the third floor and make sure those are good, because you saw the first unit was in much better shape than this unit. And if there's no ceiling here, that means there's no floor up there. So let's check out the second floor and see how that looks. Have you been to the basement?
Now we're gonna go up first. Let's go up first and then we'll come down. And then so this has actually 2 more entrances like this. So we can close this off, then the construction can go in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, all you got to do is lock this off.
Yeah.
Yep. So like we're talking about, you got to lock off the units if they're not finished spaces, so that the tenants you do have in the lower floor of the building can't get up to the dangerous uncompleted second floor.
On the third floor, I saw one big one, but these are also bigger.
Nick, I don't think it matters to have laundry on each floor here, do you?
If I put a laundry in the bathroom, can we get more rent?
Not really.
I don't think it matters here.
It doesn't matter much. A lot of people here just
That's
do
fine. We'll just
I
do
mean,
it
if you
in
want to
the
spend the money,
basement.
but I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, if it doesn't matter, then we'll just do it in the basement. So Nick, you think here if you convert into 2 bedrooms, 2 baths?
It's going to depend on what voucher you get.
But at least if we can get 15, I'm okay with it.
I think 15, you're safe for sure.
Yeah.
If you do it nice, right? We're
We're
talking
gonna do it nice.
tile and quartz and that kind of stuff.
Tiles, courts, and this will be all waterproof floor.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Because they're big units. I mean, this is a big unit.
I mean, this is the kitchen, but what the hell is this doing here?
I was wondering the same thing. There's actually one on the ground floor. When we go back down, I'll have to show you, but I can't figure out what it is. It looks like what you'd put a toilet on,
Right.
but it's in a closet. So like,
I don't know, because this is the kitchen and that's the dining room.
do you think that's a vent?
I was thinking it might be the stack, but there's no walls that are missing. But there's no plumbing. Maybe it's supposed to be plumbing over there. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm stuffed the up, but it doesn't smell like anything.
I mean, this is a tiny bathroom, but it works.
If we can do back-to-back another small bathroom.
You could put another bathroom on the other side, but
What do you think about just putting another bathroom here?
you could do a shower. How big is this room? I mean, you could pull it out.
That's what I'm saying, just bring it out to like here.
Yeah, just change the door.
And just move the door?
Can we change the door?
Then you got a big bathroom here and still all the bedroom here.
You could probably do something. Leave that.
Yeah, just leave that as your new entry point. So I mean, you'll lose 2 feet or whatever on the bedroom, but you'll gain a full bathroom.
I'd rather do, if we can make it a 3-bedroom, 2 baths, that was better. Because if you see upstairs, there are bigger rooms.
This would be tight for a 3-bedroom.
No, not this one. I'm talking
Upstairs?
upstairs.
Okay.
Upstairs are really big, and it's like an open slate, no walls and nothing. So
Yeah, I mean, you could do 2-bed, 2-bath here easily, because we could just take a foot from there and then just put a closet in the back corner or something.
Yeah. But do we get big rebates if you use electric?
You'll get a you'll get a rebate for gas.
Oh, gas? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go with gas.
And you get credits for the
Gas?
gas.
Get a big
furnaces.
credit, like $1,000 or
It's like
something.
$1,200
really?
or something.
So
Yeah.
let's do gas.
That's cool.
Now this is a cool entry. So this is what, floor 2?
Floor 2, yeah.
Let's see more of it. It's really interesting how good a shape these floors are in. I mean, the ones that are here anyway.
So there are 2 units here.
I believe this is above the unit we just saw downstairs, where it was an open slate, where it was missing half the floor and the ceiling. This is why it's missing the ceiling, is because this unit's missing its floor, right? So as you put this floor back in, you will also halfway put the other unit's ceiling back in. So when you see all the open space, all this stuff gets closed in, right? So right now it's a big open thing, and if you look down here, you can see from second floor straight to the basement.
You got to think about it's better to have a bunch of 1 or 2 bedrooms than it is one big 3-bedroom, because I think you can only go so high on the rent.
Better to keep 1 bedrooms. 1 bedrooms get more money, especially with Section 8. They don't pay much for 3 bedrooms.
I mean, 4-bedroom is really your break point. 4 bedrooms, there's just not a lot of them.
Oh, then you can charge anything you want. Like
It's pretty high. It's not 2,500, but it's pretty high. But then, you know, you run the math of, is it better to have 1 4-bedroom or 2 2-bedrooms? Most of the time it's better to just have 2 2-bedrooms. That's probably what I would do. Just put the wall back.
This can come out.
Yeah, I mean, you could bump a lot of this out. I mean, the advantage to so much of it being open is you can kind of do whatever you want with it. Yeah.
Now, with that being said, this is a good-sized kitchen, and you don't need a dining room. So if you have a good-sized kitchen here, that's a big living room. So maybe you could squeeze another room out of this.
Well, and you could do a big open concept, because all this stuff doesn't need to be here. You could take a lot of this out.
I mean, Nick, you could get another bedroom in here.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what all this plumbing.
What the
they've
hell is
run
he
through
doing with the
floors.
plumbing over here?
Yeah, he did a mistake.
Yeah, he messed. He was in the wrong spot. He's supposed to be over here.
That's what I thought, because that's bathroom for sure. So that's all got to be moved.
So they allow you have to do all the plumbing and electrical, then we can start doing closing the walls.
Yeah, you got to do all the mechanical work first. So plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and then after that you can start closing in.
Just finishes at that point. They want to make sure it's not going to burn down or.
Yeah, they don't want to put anyone in the lower level if the upper level still has old knob and tube and, plumbing that's not capped off and all that stuff.
So Frank, it has 2 bedrooms already.
Is there 2 bedrooms?
Bedroom back there.
Where's the other bedroom? Where's the
No,
other?
this is the only room.
That's the only bedroom. There's one.
Only bedroom.
So you make it a
You want to
2-bedroom.
make
You
it
want to make 2.
if you can.
The problem is that window's all the way over there. So you end up with this awkward hallway. You got to end this wall right here. So you have this massive window, but you still have a decent living room.
Change the window.
I mean, we could go up into it if there's
That's what I
if there's
thought.
Yeah, if there is something like that, we can.
We could just frame to it.
Yeah.
Brick mold against it or
because
something.
I mean, that's a big bedroom. However, that's still a big
That's
living
true.
room.
You could just go to there and still have a big space.
And if you just make that kitchen there, stove and fridge, and then you still got a good living room right here. A couch, L
Could
couch.
definitely fit a sectional
Yeah.
and a TV. That's good space. I mean, this is a good building so far. Like I said, the higher you go up, usually the worse they get because the water coming from the roof is going down. So you can see in here, this one's got almost nothing to it. I'm not gonna walk in there because you can see the floor. We'll see how floor 3 looks as we keep going. Definitely a lot of work to be done here. Somebody at some point planned on taking all this out. Everything's X'd for demo. Usually you put X's wherever you're gonna demo, so they put the X on the back wall. Is there actually a balcony still?
Yeah,
Is that door open at all?
it's screwed closed.
Yeah, there is a good patio out there. I don't know if you can. Yeah, here, Connor, you can get a good shot of it from here. So you can see on these older buildings, people really put a lot of time into the brickwork and the exterior design, the limestone, giving people some finer touches, like a nice balcony, right? So this is a nice 2nd-story balcony. You see, you got a 3rd-story balcony above it. It's really nice to see that in these older buildings, because in newer buildings, you don't get a lot of nicer amenities like that. I know it's crazy to talk about a patio as like a nicer amenity, but affordable housing, you don't really get that anymore. The lobby's
They
huge.
can bring all the furniture inside.
Well, the thing is, like back in the day, they used to make big, nice buildings like this. You know what I mean? Nowadays, when they build everything, it's for like efficiency and like get as much in as we can. But
Every square feet counts.
So
yeah.
on this floor we got 6 units. 3 on that side we just went into, and then 3 on this side.
Okay. So what's the makeup then? Because there's 25, so it's not 6 per floor.
No, on the first floor there was only 5,
Okay.
and then 2nd, 3rd, 4th, I think it's
Oh, so there's 4 stories here.
Yeah,
4
4
stories. And the basement we got
Two units in the basement.
2 units.
Okay. What about floor 3?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
go.
let's go.
Elevator shaft going all the way to the roof.
This is a lot of what you see in these older buildings is all this chipping, flaking paint. It's a result of,
So Nick, what is the best? We just put a cotton sheet on the top of it.
And this one's got to come down.
you got to take it down.
Scrape it or take the whole
Oh, this
thing
one. See how bad it's sagging?
Just demo the drywall, or plaster, or whatever it is.
out? That's what I thought, yeah.
But this is usually a mix of number 1, moisture, and then number 2, no furnace or HVAC or anything, so no air circulating. And after a while, it just chips the paint away. That's what happens in abandoned buildings, you know? Once they get filled and they get new paint and the air's flowing and everything, you don't really see that issue. We love to save this as much as we can. A lot of the people here love to save this stuff too. This is that old character penny tile. That floor, I mean, you can see the difference between where the shower was and where the tile is. That is the thickest bathroom floor you will ever have. Nowadays, tile and flooring is about this thick. So when you look at a floor that's got that much concrete and cement and the tile over it, that's a much thicker, much better insulated floor than something like this.
It's hollow. It's strange. This has got shims on it.
What's going on there, Frank?
It's just hollow underneath this oak floor.
Hollow?
Yeah, look at that. Just hollow. Normally, you would just put it on the floor, right here. But they've got these shims. And then they put that over, so there's flex in it, which is
weird, because why would you pick this floor up when
you
that floor is
just
lower?
no need to it. There's no
I
need.
mean, you can see how much lower Frank is than this floor here. So why give yourself a space like that? That is weird. Yeah, so you can see in this one, pretty good amount of water here. That's why all this fell, right?
Somebody shot a hole in that one. There's a bullet in there somewhere. See right through the screen. It looks like it would hit, and maybe. Don't you think it would hit? And could be anywhere. Interesting. Haven't seen that in a while.
So we're gonna go up to the 4th floor and check out the water situation. Well, like I said, water usually congregates at the top and runs down because that's where the roof is. Yeah, this will be 4th. So there's your roof up there. We'll just have our drone look at the roof. It's a lot safer for the drone to do it. So again, you can see no floor there.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So when people come through these buildings later in the afternoon or at night, or they break in or something like that, they don't think about the fact that there's no floor in here. So imagine you're coming through here late at night, you don't have any lights, the floor's all open, you fall through. That's why you gotta keep people from breaking into your buildings, because if someone falls through that, it's gonna hurt them. Obviously it's on the person who broke in, but don't go exploring these things at night without flashlights or anything like that.
Look at how much this has dropped.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel it right here. Yeah. The floor is really sinking down.
Yeah, as expected, this one's worse.
And then from the top floor being the worst, the basement becomes the worst. So if the top's getting wet, holding a lot of water, eventually all that water's gotta go somewhere, right? So it runs down. It all collects in the fourth and runs down to the basement. That's how you get foundation issues and things like that. You wanna head to the basement?
Yep. Smells like a basement. Let's go this way.
You can tell we've gotten to a basement. So it feels a little cooler because we're underground. Not only does it feel a little cooler, it feels a little damper. That's usually how the basement feels. I'm completely stuffed up. I've been fighting a respiratory infection all week, but even I can tell it's somewhat moist down here.
It's got panels in these, big panels. I don't know why you'd put a big panel like that in here.
Maybe this was a utility room.
But there's a room and everything in here.
Was this a unit?
Yes.
That's the unit.
It's a big panel.
That's what my electrician did. I wanted when my guys come or somebody wants to stay here or
Could
something.
stay. From what I can tell, the brick doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
The exterior walls don't look bad from what I can see.
Yeah, I didn't want to change these windows. I told them let's leave it. At the
Yeah.
end we'll do it.
Do it later,
Yeah, later. So we just secure the whole building.
Yeah, of course. So we tell people that you want to do roof, windows, and doors.
Yeah, and that's
Just secure the building, get it dry.
Then you can do it the whole winter. You can work inside.
Exactly. That's a clever way to brace blocking the windows in so nobody can break in there. Got it braced against the roof, which is good. It's an interesting idea.
Jesus, look at all the drywall.
I know, I saw that. That's a ton of drywall.
This one, I want to do it like an office, like a rental office or something.
I'd
Put
almost-
some laundry.
I was gonna say I'd make this laundry.
Yeah, laundry.
All laundry.
Yeah, I'd make that your rental office or
Yeah, rental office. You know?
your maintenance,
Yeah.
whatever.
This is where the boiler was.
Yeah.
This would be a nice office though, if you did it up nice. It'd be a nice office.
Yeah, this would be a
nice
great office,
I
maintenance
wanna leave the
closet.
brick.
Down here I would.
I would almost leave that. I wonder if you could make that an exterior door. You can see up here, like we were talking about, where it ate through all the floor. That's all the water, right? So these all gotta be replaced, sistered, all that to make the floor safe again. So we just looked at this with a client of ours. It looks like they got a great deal on it. I think it's gonna be a really good project. It definitely looks like it's worth doing, especially with what they paid for it. If you wanna see another big building we toured with another client of ours, click right here.